Today we welcome the great Brian Normandin back. Welcome back, Brian.
Yeah, Brian's first day back. He's been out with his grandkids, got all good, got great grandkids, his grandkids growing up that are great. You got one who's going to be a future pitcher, but that's not what we're here today about. We're going to talk about what they call I guess this is a Jimmer stick, and the reason I'm bringing that up, I had a guy that I was working with. He was telling me that he uses Jimmer stick to get stronger. And I tried to convince him, nah, it's not really making you stronger. What do you think, Brian? You think that thing makes you stronger?
I don't think this one does a great deal for that. It maybe just like probably more like in your speed, like fast twitch muscles. I think in this one, there are other.
Yeah, so you swing it fast for your fast twitch.
Right. The other ones that they have, an example, I used to have what they call a Bratz bat, which was a heavy bat, and it was sand loaded at the end, and you could get them all different weights that you want, and like the one I was using was 75 ounces, so that'll build muscles basically in your forearms. It just kind of builds that stuff, and a little bit in your shoulders and your chest. But
the basic principle of building muscles is you got to break it down and then you build it up.
Right.
So if that doesn't break it down, or the other item that it to a certain point. Now an item like this, you know, this is something I got like 40 years ago from the spring training camp at Dodgertown. I used to do a lot of workshops down there. Now use that on your forearm and see what you think.
Yeah. Now this is all, it's really good for your forearms because it's just forearms.
And you're going like this.
Yeah, so you're popping it like this, and it'll build your forearms a lot more than, because the way it's concentrated at the end is similar to the concept I was talking about before with the other bats.
Now the other thing I used to do, I did it religiously. You can go into the gym. Is the one you've seen, the one with the weight on the bottom,
right?
And you go like this.
Roll it up with a.
Now that will, that'll make you stronger, make your forearms bigger.
Yeah.
I don't know how big my forearms are, but people say I got big forearms, and if it was because of that, okay.
Well, I don't know if it's because of that or something else, but that's
now that stuff is not right. Huh? Everybody out there Oh, that's funny.
Wow. Welcome back, Normandin.
That's funny. And then this thing, this is something I got with Big Jack Aronson one time at a conference. I don't use it all that much, but you can do it like that, but you're supposed to go hit it, take it at the end. No, take the end of it. You never cut wood in your life, did you?
Oh, I did, once. What's this thing? Yeah, this is a little bit
down on the ground. Hit it down, baby. Hit it down. Ooh, down. Beat that dude. Okay.
This is pretty heavy unloaded.
Now those things, can help you, but they won't build your strength. I have what I believe is the best exercise in the world for softball players, baseball players, and especially older guys like myself. You're what, 60?
63.
63. I'm 77. So what do you? My way to build a good core is push-ups for older guys, and you can do it on your own. How many push-ups you think a 70-year-old can do?
Well, it depends on what the 70-year-old's doing. We got a guy like Phil Farmer who probably does 50, where another guy, maybe if he could get 10, it's a lot.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The average 70-year-old, be lucky to get 10.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think I looked at it this morning. It was 8 to 10. Okay, 8 to 10 push-ups, and that's an average. Of course, there's like you say, somebody's going to do. What's the most that you did in your lifetime?
The most, way back in the military days, I used to be able to do 100 pretty regularly, but that's a long time ago.
That was funny. This has been my theme ever since I was 40. I couldn't lift weights because I had AFib. My doctor didn't want me to do heavy weights, so I just focused on push-ups. And even my grandson, when he started, he's 30-something now, and I had him doing push-ups from the get-go. And he really thanked me later when he got to Air Force Academy. That's all they did was damn push-ups. Yep. Drop down rows, give me 400, or whatever. But when I was 72, a lot of people may not believe this, but I was getting ready for a world tournament in Vegas. I just looked it up this morning. I did 6,000 push-ups in 30 days. 6,000. I remember it. Got 200 a day, and dude, after that month was over, I'd want to look at a push-up. But yeah, when I was young, I used to get up every morning and do 100 push-ups in the morning, 300 sit-ups. I had a Roman chair right next to my bed. So you don't need weights, but what was that? The deadlift is considered to be one of the best exercises for hitters. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is what's the most important thing to a hitter?
Bat
Is it
speed.
your arms? Well, bat speed,
Yeah.
but if physically strong, what should be physically strong?
Your forearms.
Your forearms, but everybody thinks up here, right? But
Yeah.
what about here?
Oh, of course, your legs. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
your legs
you're
are.
pushing off your legs. So basically, it's an overall.
You want to see a good hitter? Look at his ass. Oh, that bitch is. Oh, sorry. Look at Dan's ass. He got a big ass, man. Really? You want to look at them damn baseball players? You know, they got big thighs and big ass. It's your legs, man. It's your legs. What do you have to add to that? I mean, that's my theory.
Well, going back to the push-ups, there's so many variations you could do that will work different parts of your bodies. You got fingertip push-ups or your knuckle push-ups, or the width on how far you spread your arms changes everything about the muscles you're using in these push-ups. So variation in push-ups, if you do a lot of them, you do one set one way, one set another way, it'll help your overall fitness.
Dan, what you anything to add to that? I
No,
mean,
it's spot on.
Yeah, so it's a very simple thing to do, and it will help you become a better hitter. It just makes you stronger. You're not going to get stronger swinging a gym or stick, okay? Or you're not going to. I mean, you'll get a lot of benefit out of those. I think that roller. Did I talk about that roller
You
yet?
haven't talked about
Now, this is something that doesn't make you strong, but everybody should. You know, Dave Reed has one of those small one, but don't get the one that's foamy because it gives too much. You know, when I go to a gym, I loosen up with this and lay on it and get my back right and do all kinds of stuff. But you need to have one. Do you have one in it?
I do.
Okay. Dan, you got one?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you guys want to share what you do with them?
You do different exercises on them. You just roll on it. It basically loosens it up and keeps it. The flexibility is the big part of it. And as we age, especially as we play a lot of games in a day or something like that, like I come home after playing a doubleheader and I'll use this just to keep loose. It's definitely necessary.
That's a good point you just made. We all stretch before, but I've read a lot of data saying that the best time to stretch is after. Okay, and you know what I do? I always wake up with a tight back, and I just started stretching, like reaching down with my leg, and I get up, my back don't hurt as much. It's crazy. But hey, that's a short video. Dan, anything to add or close out?
No, it's all good, and the more strength you can have, the better hitter you're going to be. I believe it.
Yeah. Muscle pipes on this guy. Welcome back, Brian.
Welcome back, Brian.
Dan, we just finished a little piece on simple things to do to make you stronger. What did you want to add to that?
If you can't go to the gym, I mean, the push-ups are good. Even air squats to strengthen your legs.
What's an air squat?
Just do. Normally, you want to do that with weights or whatever, but if you can do that and sit-ups or something, you can do at home. All those things will increase your strength and give you more confidence, and you hit the ball better.
When you do the sit-ups, you do them with your legs straight out, or do you bend them?
I bend them. It depends on your comfort level. Usually, we're all dealing with some kind of an injury sometimes, so if you can do it any way you can, it's just like modifying the push-ups. If you got a shoulder injury, just do it somehow. Do something. It'll help.
Okay, man, but you don't get that body by just exercise. You get it by eating. I know you eat. We had to do a thing on your diet. Okay, buddy.
All right, man.
Well, just to recap, my point here is that my overall recommendation is just to use push-ups as your exercise of choice, because it's great for developing the muscles that you use to hit as a hitter. And it strengthens, which subsequently strengthens your core, which a core strengthen is good for your overall health. And as you age, it's primary to your overall health. you got to keep that agility going in old age, along with the muscle strength. You don't want to get too muscled up as an old guy, but you definitely want to be strong to fight whatever's coming at old age. So that's a quick recommendation for you. Use it or not, all your call. We'll have other tips as we move through the month. And please hit subscribe. Let's get up to 500.